Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at fans. And you might call me a bit of a fanboy because I've got way too many fans and all sorts of sizes, small, medium, large. And what I thought I'd do is just do a quick scan of the fans that we do have, as well as two that are actually standouts among the crowds here. So taking a look at the group here, you can see the first one on the right is your standard Honeywell black fan. This one does an okay job. It's relatively cheap, however, pretty noisy or loud when it comes to the amount of air coming off of it and the decibels that are being produced by it. Again, pretty good for close-ups, nothing too far away. And then the next one to it would be your typical cheaper pedestal fan. This one runs for retail about anywhere from $15 to $25. And you can tell that it's usually of a cheaper quality, and the pedestal is made of a cheaper aluminum footing at the bottom. Next up is your Costco tower fan. These ones are actually pretty good. They retail anywhere from around $40 to $50. They do a reasonably good job. They are a little bit quieter, and they do have the nice flat pedestal at the bottom. Just going back to the white fan, it does a decent job as well in terms of airflow, and however it is a bit noisy when you put it up to the level 3. Now for today we'll be taking a little bit more of a closer look at these two fans. You've got the little brother down the bottom here by Rowenta, and the taller pedestal fan by Rowenta as well, and this one here has the nice pedestal at the very bottom. It's a heavily weighted flat bottom pedestal, and I can't tell you how many times I've stubbed my toes or banged into these four-legged pedestals on the right here. This flat design is actually really good, whether it's the Costco one or the Rowenta. That really does save your feet and your toes when in the long run. So let's take a closer look at these two fans here, and we'll give you a bit of a review. Now both fans have the variable speed option. There's 3 settings on each, as well as a whisper mode. And they both come with a remote control, so you can actually sit down from a distance, turn it on, turn it off, and change the level of airflow. So just a quick look at the control panel for the desk fan, as it were. And that's pretty much the same layout, as it were, on the tower fan as well. Now the one difference between the two is that the tower fan, or the pedestal fan, does have a timer on it, so that if you do want to run this in the evening, perhaps for a set amount of time before going to sleep, you can turn it on and then it'll turn off automatically. Rowenta, if you haven't heard of it, is well known in the industry for producing some of the most quietest fans out there in the market. And when I say quiet, I mean this is like whisper quiet. We've got them in my children's room, and at nighttime you can put on whisper mode. You can't even tell this thing is on. It's very, very quiet at that setting. However, the airflow is a lot more reduced in order to keep that silent running, as it were. The two fans that you can get available right now, there's in a 12-inch size as well as a 16-inch. The pedestal fan, as I mentioned before, has the flat bottom foundation, and then the desk fan, as it were, has a good flat base as well as a little handle for pickup and ease of moving around. So the big question is, are these fans any good? Are they worth the price point? And I'll have to tell you, the Rowenta fan I hadn't really heard of before until most recently, and I have to say they are expensive. However, again, when it comes to the amount of airflow and the noise level that they produce, which is that of almost nothing compared to these other fans, it makes a world of difference when you're either watching television or you're trying to go to sleep, and you really don't want to have that loud basically fan noise going on in the background. Sure, some people like fans because they provide some white noise, but really if you're trying to concentrate, if you got things to do, you don't want to be hearing that instead of what you really want to listen to, whether that's music, conversation, or even the television. So yes, these fans definitely do a great job. I would highly recommend them. If you're looking for something a little more utilitarian that's going to be in an area that's going to be noisy anyway, or you don't want to spend the money, then the cheaper Costco fan as well as the white pedestal fan also does a job, although I really don't like the legs anymore. I find that, as I said before, I've constantly stepped on them. So given that choice, I would stick to the tower fan and or the Rowenta. Hope that helped, guys, and next time maybe you can tell me your thoughts on the whole matter yourself. Take care.